to go live in 2 minutes. Darn it. Let me send this. I'm going to message myself. Adrian. Huh. Ha ha. Look at there. I did it. Darn it. It's rare. Old mom Sunday night. Old mom is tired and ready for bed. Ooh. How is everybody? I've just eaten a French bread pizza. We didn't stop. We left the beach at 6. We were shooting to leave at 4, but that didn't work. And we didn't stop to eat. Well, we did stop to get Amos McDonald's, and we stopped to get gas, and I gave him his medicine and got him asleep. Got him to sleep by 9:45. He has camp tomorrow at school. It's really like a STEM camp, kind of robotics camp, Lego camp. You had to sign up if you wanted to go, and then they randomly picked people. So anyway, he got chosen. So we came home to do that, and I didn't realize how difficult it was going to be for him to understand that you could do camp at school. It was like, we're going to do camp at DF Walker. And he was like, we are not going to school for 60 days. Can you enhance the sound? I don't think I can. I don't think I can. I'll try to talk louder. So anyway, there's that. It's going to be 100 degrees here. Oh, it's going to be so hot. We pulled into town and saw this beautiful sunset. And I had about 9 minutes of light. And I really, really, really wanted to put on my bathing suit. If I'd had my bathing suit on, I would have been in good shape. But I didn't. And I wanted to jump into the sound. But alas, I did not. I unpacked the suitcases, I didn't bring that much home. And did you get the medicine straightened out? Ugh. I tell you what, the medicine is just a constant problem. And the reason the medicine is a problem is because we don't have all the medicine getting refilled on the same days. And his medicine is super important. So if he doesn't take his medicine, it's almost like he can't be out in public. So yesterday I gave him less of a dose because we were running out. And so he had a harder day. And then today I gave him his normal dose and he was better. We talked about we were coming to Edenton for 4 days and then we're going back to the condo for 60 sleeps. You would have jumped in the sound with your clothes on, Elizabeth. Well, I did not do that. No, we got here at 8:30 and Thomas and I unpacked the car, put Amos in the shower, made a French bread pizza, ate the pizza, put Amos in the bed. Amos fell asleep. I'm down here on video. Busy, busy. I know. So I have a Five Guys hat and a Pizza Hut visor. I don't know which one I like. Medicine is a pain. Severe anxiety is a real thing. And it's something in our book, Autism Out Loud, chapter 4 is about anxiety. And it feels so strange to say to people like, medicine for Amos has been life-changing. Because you kind of, I don't know, you just feel like that's the wrong thing to say. You know? I don't know why. I think it was like I had years of being like this traditional mother of typical children and I could do everything right, you know? And then I had Amos and all hell with the pot. And medicine made such a difference. In fact, I had a meeting with his pediatric psychiatrist, Dr. Copeland, last week, who I love at Duke Autism. And he said, before we start, I just want you to let you know I'm a third of the way through your book. And it is amazing. And I really appreciate what you and your co-authors, whatever the word was, how brave you are to share your story. And I was like, that's an interesting compliment, right? Because that wasn't the goal at all. Like, we're going to write this if somebody tells us you're brave to share your story. But as a physician who sees families like ours all the time, I was like, it's interesting. So I want to ask him more like, what did he mean about that, Um, gotta put this, there's a Prince in here. Prince was trying to get me. Can your pharmacy sync as medicine? I think so. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Oh gosh, now I'm gonna have to get, where do these people come from? It's like they just live in an alternate universe. I mean, the names are terrible. And I don't even know how you delete them. You can only like suspend them. I mean, it's a real problem. Real problem. Okay, Jessica, I'm going to let you. Okay, Jessica is a moderator. Come on, Jessica, you're on the hook. But anyway, the medicine thing was big. And so whenever I talk to parents, that's what I talk about was the medicine. It's always a thing. And it's hard for people. I think it's hard to say we need medicine. Funny, I've been on Zepbound. You know what Zepbound is? It's that one of those shots, like a fat person shot. I've been on Zepbound now for about 10 months, I think. And I'm about down 40 pounds. Maybe not quite 40 pounds. I'm at like well, if you go to the doctor, you always weigh 140 to 145 or something. And was it 180 to 185 to start? But I tell people that I take medicine. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I've been doing this medicine so that I'm not starving all the time, basically, is what it does. Though I forgot to take it yesterday, and then I forgot to take it today. So that means I'm going to be having no medicine this week. So I'll be real hungry. It literally changes the way your brain, so you think your stomach tells you you're hungry. It doesn't. Your brain doesn't get the chemical or hormone to silence your stomach from saying it's hungry. So my stomach, it's like the devil. My stomach is like, you're hungry. And my brain's like, yes, you're hungry. But really, I'm not hungry. My brain just forgets to tell me, take it now. Well, I can't because it's at the beach. And I'm not at the beach. I'm in the Edenton. So there's that, old mom. And there's this real thing where they say you have Ozempic face. That is the dumbest crap I've ever heard. There's no such thing as Ozempic face. And you know why? Because anybody that loses weight and is 50 is going to look a little saggy. I mean, look at my neck. I mean, so I can either have fat neck or wrinkled neck. I mean, that's how it is. What am I going to do about it? Anyway, I mean, it's a real problem. Real problem. Your stomach and brain are the devil's too. Does your insurance cover it? No, It doesn't. It's $550 a month, which is a lot. It's a lot. So tomorrow, Old Mom Sunday night, tomorrow is Monday, and I have Nurse Gina coming for the week, which is very fun. It's really is fun. I have a nurse that comes. I get IVIG. I have a port right here. And that's the little thing. A port like goes into a, this tube goes into a, I guess a blood vessel. And then Gina just sticks this, and then I get my medicine that way. But anyway, we do it once a month. I don't know when we're going to do it in July. But anyway, we're doing it this week. Yeah. So I was just talking about doing Ozempic and how not Ozempic, I do Zepbound. But Ozempic, Zepbound, Wegovy, Saxenda, I think they're all in, there's like one family and one family. But I've basically done several of them. I did Saxenda, then I did Wegovy, and now I do Zepbound. Get your doctor to write your prescription to Lily Direct. Really? Oh, I never did Mounjaro. Does your body get used to it? It's still working. I don't know if it's going to not work at some point, but it definitely still works. Ozempic changes the facial and neck appearance. I don't agree. I think that when you lose weight, your neck, because you were chubby, gets saggy. I have crepe neck, wrinkle crepe neck. And the only way you could is if you had surgery. The other thing I was thinking you could do, because I'm not having any surgery, you could get some tape. And then somebody told me there is actually tape that you can use. Did you know this? Like you can tape your neck and your eyes. You look like the you know that joke that you used to do where you'd say, so and so's going on the back of the motorcycle, and they say, go faster, Daddy, go faster. And they do like this. You know, sometimes you see women and you're like, this is what they look like. And I'm like, I see you. And I know you think you look good, but you look like you're about to say, go faster, Daddy. Go faster. My friend Lisa and I were talking about whatever today. Oh, the shots, Botox. And I was like, I just don't think when I talk to people and the only thing I see moving is their lips, I'm like, are they a robot? Oh, yelly Moses, I tickle myself. You have a lot of extra skin under your arms. I'm starting to get that a little bit. It's mainly my neck and my wrinkle face. But you know what? Too bad. It's just the way it's going to happen. And, you know, you get older, you're going to look older. It's okay. I'm 50. As my son said, have you had that shirt a long time? I was like, why? Because I have a very large Hawaiian Tropic shirt on with the sailboat on the back. I found a bunch of my old shirts at my parents' house. I guess they had survived. I'm really liking this thing. So anyway, I mean, I am going to look older. I'm getting older. It's what happens. It's shocking. Yeah, you're cracking up. Well, you should become a YouTube member. You would really enjoy it. Really enjoy it. Tomorrow we have Nurse Gina here. That's always fun. And then I have a haircut with Miss Lori tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. And then I'm going to see my mama on Tuesday. And I'm going to spend some time with her for 2 days. And then I'm coming back here and picking up Amos from something. And then going back to the beach and picking up 2 children from camp. We had today, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I had 8 or 9 teenagers at the house. And well, they weren't all there when I left. I don't know what they were doing. I thought they were going to Bojangles, but they didn't. So I came back and I was like getting ready to go on the beach. And I was like, one came in. I was like, "Are you hungry?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Well, y'all can have turkey sandwiches or hot dogs." Well, my son Thomas was like, "Do you have red hot dogs? We want red hot dogs." Fine. Well, half the people wanted red hot dogs, half the people wanted the regular hot dogs. And so I did the sneaky hot dog cooking, which my friend Mary Scott told me. You do a little butter in the skillet. My mother always cooked hot dogs in water. Mom, if you're watching this, a little butter and then the hot dogs. And then red hot dogs, they're bright leaf hot dogs. They're from Smithfield. And chili, bright leaf chili. And they are good. So I made a bunch of hot dogs for people. And then I went out to the beach for a little bit. It took Amos to the swimming pool and swam around. Amos has not been to the movies yet. My husband Thomas is going to be taking Amos to the movies this week. He wants to go see How to Train Your Dragon. He's really keen on it, and he only wants Daddy to go. Those hot dogs are hard to find. They don't have them in the Edenton anymore at Food Line. You have to go to the Atlantic Beach Food Line to get them. Red hot dogs. Well, I don't know what's going to happen because our new health director, Kennedy is taking out all the food dye, which is probably good. But what's going to happen to my red hot dogs? It's bad, bad, bad. Patterson's hot dog chili. Oh, I've seen that, but I still like bright. I like bright leaf red chili. Now somebody's going to be like, "Don't make fun of Kennedy. He has no larynx or vocal cords or something." We love to have teenagers at our house. I really do. I did say to my son Russell today, "Holy cow, y'all are messy." He was like, "You forgot what it's like for us to be here." I was like, "It's true. It's true." Bunk beds, the tan hot dogs. I know I like the red. I think the red makes them taste better. Like Fruit Loops need red. Yeah, they're so good. Red dye doesn't give flavor. Well, it makes me feel good to see a red hot dog. It makes me want to get a Sunkist and a bag of Doritos. Anyway, yeah, so that's the week in a nutshell. My older son is waiting tables. My middle two are at Camp Trinity. If you live in North Carolina or you're near North Carolina or you're looking for a great camp, Bright Leaf is the brand, Sarah. Looking for a camp, Camp Trinity is in Salter Path, North Carolina. It is, Indian Beach, I guess, on the way to Indian Beach, between Pine Knoll Shores and Salter Path is Indian Beach, and home of the Big Oak Shrimp Burger. And it was land given by the Roosevelts to the Episcopal Diocese. So I'm an Episcopalian. And it was 60 acres on the ocean and the Sound. So there's like a 2-lane road. Have you been to Sneed's Ferry? Oh, yeah, a bunch. And a 2-lane road, ocean and the Sound. So all the cabins are on one side of the road. And then on the ocean side of the road, they do like a day camp over there. There's a big building. We have meetings. I'm on the board there. And then we have a big pavilion, and we obviously have the beach. And if you are an Episcopalian, you are allowed to go and park at the Trinity Center at the beach. You just need to stop by the office and get a little nameplate. So it's kind of an awesome thing. If you're an Episcopalian and you're in North Carolina, go on up. But you might wonder, well, how do the campers get across the street? There is a tunnel underneath the main road. A tunnel. And you can just walk under the tunnel to the beach. In fact, near us, if I were a millionaire, which I'm not, there were two lots for sale, one lot on the Sound and one lot on the ocean, and they were right across from each other. And I thought to myself, if I won the lottery, I would ask, I'd still like to ask, would we be allowed to build a tunnel under the road? If you have, because we have Amos who has autism, you could feasibly like fence off the whole thing so that he could go back and forth under the road. You wouldn't have to worry about him, you know? How about that? Yay, come over to YouTube, Judy. Judy's on Facebook. Yeah, come to YouTube, you'll like it. Finished reading the book today, shared it. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. Anyway, what else? Did I have anything else to report? Yeah, so 2 at Trinity this week, camp 2 or 3 for the middle 2. Well, my son Russell was at an academic camp last week at Wake Forest. My daughter was on a mission trip. And so this is her first week of camp. And then my son Russell is going to tennis camp at Wilmington. It's like 3 nights. And working. Does he have anything else? No, he's just working. Just doing some working. They get out of camp on Friday and they both work Friday night. And they don't have their licenses yet, but they're about to get the licenses. And then until then, I will be picking them up from work at like 10:30. So there goes this. I remember why I stay up late. It's because I'm always picking people up from work. But that should soon be over if somebody can get their license. Even just one of them would be exciting. Anyway, well, members, YouTubers, peoples, see you in the morning with Nurse Jana. We're going to have all sorts of talk. Get Thomas to do a live to move people to YouTube. Well, he is going to be doing the YouTubes once a week. I thought maybe on Sunday night, but Sunday nights people are so tired. Probably on Thursday night. Starting in September, Thursday nights with Thomas. Carry on, my people. Glad to see y'all. A tutorial.